Hey guys, Lauren from The Wild Pair here. I just want to chat to you really quickly. This is going to be a short one, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes max. Super raw, unedited. I just want to answer one question for you, and that is, what do you need to legally become married in Australia? Or in other words, what is the bare minimum that you need to book for your elopement? And it's really simple. All you need is a celebrant, and you need to give that celebrant 30 days notice, and that's it. So go out there, find yourself a celebrant, sit down with them and complete the paperwork. When they submit that paperwork, you just need 30 days from then, and then you can become married. I know that some people will be wondering, so that 30-day time period, you really do need 30 days. So I believe in some circumstances you can apply to have that shortened. I definitely would not be relying on that. That is for definitely extreme, extenuating circumstances. So as a general rule of thumb, you need your celebrant and you need 30 days notice, and that is all you need to become legally married in Australia. And then of course after that 30 days, you have your ceremony, you say a few words, takes like 5 minutes to have a quick ceremony, and then you're done. So yes, I am a photographer, and yes, I did just tell you that technically you don't need us for your elopement day, and it is so true. You know, all of the extra stuff that people book for an elopement and for a wedding, they're all luxury add-ons. They're not necessary, they're not mandatory for your elopement or your wedding. And then, so why the heck do we book them? Why do you have a photographer? Why do you have a videographer? Why do you have a private chef and a hot air ballooning guide and whatever it is that you want to do on your adventure elopement? And the reason is because the day you elope is a pretty damn significant day. You know, it's the day that you're committing yourself to your other half, hopefully for your whole life. You know, that's why we get into this whole thing, right? And you want to be able to remember that day and have the best day of your life. That's what we believe. We believe that your elopement day should be a really special day. And so we encourage our couples to think about, if you could do anything, if you could go anywhere and do anything, what would the best day of your life look like? What would you do in the morning? What would you do at midday? What would you do in the afternoon? How would you end your day? You know, what does that timeline look like? And let's create that. You know, why can't you have that on your elopement day? And that's why, I mean, that's one of the reasons why we believe in eloping over having a big wedding, because there are a lot of boundaries and expectations that you need to deal with a big wedding and having a lot of guests, and they're limiting on what you can do. But with an elopement, you can literally go anywhere and do anything. And so that opens up a whole array of possibilities of what you can do on your day and other people that you might have involved. With photography, for example, a lot of couples have photography at their elopement because your photographs are the one tangible thing that you're going to have at the end when it's all said and done. Your album, your wedding album, is the one thing you're going to have to hand around to your family and friends and say, hey, you weren't there to witness it, but this was the best day of our lives. This is the day we committed ourselves to each other, and this is what we did, you know. This is, we hiked at sunrise and we had a long brunch. We got married as the sun set and we had a campfire at the end of the night, and it was just the best day of our lives. And here are the images and here is the video to show you, to share that experience. So no, you don't need a photographer. You don't need a videographer, you don't need a florist, hair and makeup artist, you don't need any of that. But a lot of people choose to have it because it's how they create the best day of their lives, and it's how they remember that day. So, to come back to the question, what do you need to elope? You don't need any of that. A lot of people choose to have it because it helps them remember that day, and it helps them make that day into the best day of their lives and make it a really memorable and special occasion. You don't need it though. What you do need as a bare minimum in Australia to get legally married is a celebrant and 30 days notice. I hope that answers the question for you guys. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out and contact us through our social media, or you can send an email to hello@thewildpair.com.au and we will definitely get back to you. Bye everyone.